In one of my favorite horror games, Until Dawn, 8 friends reunite on the anniversary of the death of their 2 friends on the same mountain and discover they are not alone. The game is set on an isolated mountain and follows their experiences. Very similar to Telltale's The Walking Dead, Detroit Become Human, Beyond Two Souls, and Heavy Rain, Until Dawn is a choose-your-own adventure, or what a lot of people call today a decision-based game, where the choices you make in the game will ultimately impact the future of your story and how the game will end.
I want you to remember this. I want you to remember this as you play your game. Every single choice will affect your fate and the fate of those around you.
When it comes to the concept of rememory, it is usually associated as recurring memories that can come up as flashbacks and ultimately influences the future and choices of a person who is getting them. However, this game takes the concept in relation to the butterfly effect. The idea that small, seemingly insignificant events may ultimately result in something with a much larger consequence, and each choice you make creates a new path. Throughout the game, there are hidden totems available for players to find that give a glimpse of a possible future for characters in the game. Some of these possible futures are not always good, and because of this, the totems serve as a guidance for the players, something for the players to keep in mind as they play, and to help them maybe consider the next choices they make. The interesting thing about common video games are that they usually allow you to go back to moments in order to rewrite the future you want. However, this game makes it difficult for players to go back to the past and reshape that future. This is because there are no save and quit options. The game only saves when the player makes a decision or at predetermined points, such as when they arrive in a new area or discover a totem. This game doesn't have manual saves, just an auto-save slot to specific chapters that you can't access unless you finish the game. By doing this, the game prevents players from going back and making different choices if someone dies or if they miss out on a clue, ultimately raising the stakes and brings out the true terror of making the wrong decision. When playing this game, one thing that you might notice are a couple familiar faces. In relation to the characters in the game, each character resembles real-life actors and actresses. Having recognizable actors being digitally imported into the game has this idea where the new mechanical creation of these familiar actors is not recognized as human or a robot. And because of this, it can create a sort of off or strange feeling to the players when the eyes aren't looking exactly where they need to be, or when the mouth's not syncing up to what they're saying. The reason why Until Dawn is not only a great video game, but a great horror story is largely due to the elaborate plot options, likable and well-written characters, and the amount of fear and pressure that comes with trying to keep a character alive while also trying to get the ending you want.